I'm Dan Poole, owner of Poole's Restaurant Group. We have Petro's Chili and Chips. We've got 11 locations, and we have Gandolfo's New York Deli, and we have 30 locations in 15 states throughout the United States. So we came to Pal's basically because I just continued to hear over and over about Pal's. I had never eaten at a Pal's, never been to a Pal's, but I just kept hearing about the outstanding organization. I'm a life learner. So went on the website and read a lot about Pal's, which in turn took me to Pal's, and then which in turn, made me come to the class. And I've spoke to a number of folks who have come to the class and had heard nothing besides just unbelievable practical things that you could use in your company. They'll say common sense is not common practice, and that was just kind of reiterated here. We all know the value of training. If you ask someone what some of the most important things that you do, you'd say training. But then what do you actually do? And so to have the opportunity to actually come here and walk into a real life restaurant that actually did what they said that they were going to do was just so refreshing, because again, we all say training's the most important thing that we do, but yet when we go into the restaurant, we'll see an orientation, a coworker sitting by themselves, and then we'll just show up and say, hey, did you get all that? Sign here. So to have the opportunity to tour a restaurant and be able to see what you've been told all your life, what you know is right, but actually see it being practiced, and then seeing the rewards from it, seeing coworkers in perfect uniform, seeing an immaculate store, knowing that checklist done correctly, knowing that hiring done correctly, interviewing done correctly, these things that we know that we should do, to actually see them being done and see the recourse from it, to see coworkers that have been for, one of the things we've talked about was millennials. Millennials are some of the hardest folks to manage, but then turn back around and seeing millennials and seeing them run the play, and actually seeing it wasn't cash driven. It wasn't the fact they're making $15 an hour. You're talking about young kids that are making minimum wage to a little bit above. And all of them are, and I think we talk a lot about a Chick-fil-A standard. These far exceed Chick-fil-A. It's not making $15 an hour, it's making $7.50, but yet they wanted to be in an environment where there was discipline and consistency. And then today we're told that that's really not what the kids today want. They want their own opinion, they want their own way. What they want is guidance and leadership. And for us to see that and see how it worked, then it was real refreshing to me. But then to come back to the course and be with other, in our case, a lot of restaurant owners from all over the world. I think there was a group here from Saudi Arabia, a group here from Mexico, and to hear that they run into a lot of the same things that we run into. So the chance to brainstorm with the group, a chance to air out some of your thoughts, but then again to circle back around, and it is the basics. It is what we know. It's blocking and tackling. But then also, I like being challenged at the end. There was so many items that we had. You've got 30 items on your list that you want to run back to your store and do, but then we get challenged. I know what you can do, but what are the 3 things that you're going to do? So that took this 2 days where your brain's ready to explode, and bring it back down and say, let me just get these 3 things first. Ours was the hiring and the training, knowing to hire better, and then knowing to train better, and in turn to retain, and then all of that will positively affect our customers, our guests. So real excited. Our plans from this point forward would be to bring our franchisees through. We've already got 2 more that are lined up for the next class. I'm actually having my son fly down. He's been with me for 25 years in this business, but I'm actually going to have him come down and take the class as well. And even administrators on our team, going to have them come in, because it's just fantastic team building as well. So we really enjoyed it. And then to top it off, to have Tom come in and really bring his philosophy, and really kind of the Q&A time with him. I mean, I think everybody really enjoyed that as well. I wouldn't want to say it was the highlight, but it was up there in the top 2. So appreciate it, and thanks for allowing us to come and me to speak to you.